Hey there, it's Ken Cunin from Fasting Rip 50. Hope the week has gone by smoothly and that you've had some good days. About a week ago, it was Sunday, and I was doing what I'm often doing on a Sunday morning, which is getting a bit of yard work done, usually at the same time doing some laundry. I know it's a pretty sexy existence, but damn it, it's my existence, and I don't mind it. And one of the things that happened was, as I was the front of my house, I could see a car that was going by slowly, and it was I think a late '50s car. And if you looked inside as it was going by, had folks that were dressed up in a bit of rock and roll '50s garb. And one thing that they had in common, I could see a few people in the car, was they had a smile from ear to ear. I think they were likely on the way to maybe a car show or a car club to show off their car and their fashion and whatnot. And one of the reasons that I gather they had a huge smile on the face was they were engaging in something that they were very passionate about. What they were engaging in was a hobby. And I think that it is one of the most really important and critical things to keep going, to keep young, to keep youthful, to keep dreaming, to keep going forward, is to have these things called hobbies. I can't tell you how important it's been in my own life. If I didn't have, for example, music, I probably would have lost my sanity a long time ago. You need things beyond just your work or beyond your, I don't know, family life, being a parent, being a brother, a sister, a son, a daughter, etc. You need things that, at least I find, that when you're lying in bed and you're dreaming about the next week, the next month, the next year, that you want to have things that you can think, wow, what if I get better at my hobby? Or what's the next piece of gear? Or where can I go and experience whatever it may be? And maybe you hike, maybe you play a sport, maybe you play an instrument, maybe you write books, maybe you read books. It doesn't matter. The point is I think that when you can fully engage passionately in a hobby, I think that it teaches you a lot about yourself, but I also think that it actually keeps you young because it keeps your imagination ticking over about what can be. And for me, when I come across someone tells me that they're bored, inherently I think there's no way they have a hobby, because if they had a hobby, how could you be bored? For me, I can forever pick up a guitar and not ever have a second of boredom, because there's a million ways that guitar will humor me and challenge me and drive me. The same thing is when I open my mouth to sing or when I write. Same thing. These hobbies propel you forward. So I wanted to talk beyond just fasting or fitness or training today, and I wanted to say that having a hobby is crucial, and it's an integral part towards our own development. We develop when we're doing things that we're totally passionate about, much more than when we're doing things that we're maybe not so passionate about, that maybe is just about punching the clock and putting a roof over your head, etc. And there's nothing negative that I'm saying about that, but what I am saying is find things. If you don't have something right now that you can immerse yourself in beyond your family life and beyond your job, I think you're missing out. So use your imagination, dream a little bit, and wonder what it may be. And then once you find that, and sometimes you've got to go through a couple different renditions of something to find a hobby or to find something that you're ultimately passionate about. But when you do, I think you're going to find out a lot about yourself that maybe you didn't know before. So that's my thoughts for a Sunday on the importance of having hobbies. I ask that you put down maybe below some topics that are of interest to you, or what a hobby of yours may be, and how it maybe helped you at some point in your life, and how it keeps you going. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please take a moment to do so. It means a lot to me, and this way we can grow together as a community. All right, have a fantastic week. Talk to you soon.